The monster created by Victor Frankenstein was abandoned at its creation due to the horror of its appearance. The intelligent, yet naive monster decided to take journey into the world, becoming rejected at every turn. He attempted to learn more about the world from living off the land and observing humans. Venturing the land, the monster found himself in an abandoned cottage overlooking a solitary cabin inhabited by an impoverished human family. The monster spent over a year observing the family and came to learn the human tongue, how to read, and the emotions of kindness, feeling, and empathy. Safi is a Turkish beauty who belongs to the intelligent Felix, who is the son of a blind old man and brother to Agatha, his selfless sister and daughter. The blind old man, who has endured a tragedy of his own during his lifetime, but yet is determined to keep living. Observing the strong will of the human family, the monster began to question who he was, and what his purpose in this world was in comparison to his beautiful, fragile counterparts. He only occupied his time and kept sane by reading books, secretly collected wood for the family, and quietly admiring his friends. What Safi learned from the family, the monster learned as well.
As I read, I applied my learnings to my own feelings and condition. I found myself similar, yet at the same time strangely unlike the beings concerning whom I read. Into whose conversation was I a listener? I sympathized with and partly understood them. But I am uninformed in mine. I am dependent on none and related to none. The path of my departure is free, but yet my person is hideous and gigantic. What does this mean? What was I? When did I come? What is my destination?
These questions continuously consumed the monster's mind, but yet he was unable to solve them. The monster yearned to be a part of them, to understand and to be loved by them. One afternoon, where the sunlight shone brightly on the red leaves that strewed the ground and diffused cheeriness, the monster then believed that he had finally an opportunity to approach the old man left alone in the warm cottage.
Who's there?
Pardon the interruption. I am a weary traveler in need of much-needed rest. If you would allow me, kind old man, to stand by the fire for only a couple of minutes.
Enter. I can try to relieve your wishes. However, this poor old man is not capable of doing much on his own, as I am blind and my children are from home.
Do not worry, kind sir. I have procured my own food, and I am only looking for warmth and comfort within this humble cottage.
By the way of your language, do you happen to be French, such as myself?
No, but I was educated by a French family and understand that language only. But let us change the subject. Mr. De Lacy, have you ever experienced hardship within your life? Gotten rejected and kicked when you're down despite all the attempts to try to stay positive? Felt that humankind has turned their backs on you? I am no more than a deserted and monstrous creature in the eyes of my society. I've committed the horrible crime of being created. Oh, the pain, oh, the misery I have sustained upon the miserable frame. I can only ask, good sir, that we have a chat to alleviate my contentious torment. Shall keep me sane in the world where I can only ask for a friend.
Of course, my guest. These worn-out eyes once saw many things, and these ears have heard even more. That is indeed unfortunate, but you should not say such things of yourself. I may not be able to see you, but I am sure none of your crimes are so much to be abhorred by a society such as myself. However, if you are really blameless, cannot you undeceive them?
You may be right, but believe I have may found my closure. Has there ever been that one thing you hold on to reality to save you from your despair? I believe I have found it, right here nearby, and I'm now going to claim the protection of some friends who I sincerely love, in whose favor I have some hopes.
I understand the path you are walking on. My family and hope were the saviors of this old wretch you observe sitting before you. I am so unfortunate. I and my family have been condemned, although innocent.
How can I ever thank you, my best and only benefactor? Throughout my existence, your words have been the only kindness my ears have experienced. I shall be forever grateful, and your kindness shall ensure the success with friends who I long to meet.
May I ask the names of these friends who you care so dearly about?
Let the truth be known. You and your family are the ones I have been looking upon and searching for throughout my miserable life. Will you not take me in as your own after my heartfelt confession? I have struggled as you have all, and I've been watching your wonderful family for over a year in an attempt to understand more about your life. Will you reject me as well? Oh, kind DeClacy?
Great God, just exactly what and who are you?
Father, stand away from the hideous creature that will tear you from limb by limb.
Wretched humans. They are the enemy of society, so vain as to not see past someone's outward appearance. How unfortunate. How abhorrent am I? Why do I live? If those who I love will disdain from me and cast me off, then I shall cast off all humankind as I have been.
It was at this moment that the monster decided to go on his murderous, vengeance-filled path in order to get back at his creator, throwing away his humanity, along with the feelings of those he was once intrigued by.